forgive you!
You picked the wrong fight!
Rolling swallow blade! Do it!
Abort! Mission! Try this! Abort!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Even if Dammons and Renans aren't on completely equal footing. Both sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special.
Right, here goes! Now you'll learn! Armor won't save you! Like deal?
Not in your dreams!
Swallow blade!
Women really don't give up, do they?
Swallow blade! Take this! You're finished! Swallow blade! Here I come! Swallow blade!
I never miss!
Take this! Swallow blade!
Raging cascade!
Lightning Viper!
Sleep now!
Swallow blade! You're finished! You're mine! You're mine!
Here's evil! More for the stockpile!
Don't get complacent.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber. Let's go.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it! My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Careful!
I'll smash you!
Here goes!
Hit a word!
Let's go!
Far enough!
Searing flame! Raging storm! More without
I'm not done!
I know!
It's over!
Take that, Constantine!
Forward snap!
Annihilation!
Swallow blade!
You alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
I'll cover you! Faster! I'll fix you up!
Right! You're finished!
I'll let you all down.
You'll pay for that!
Where are you going?
Thanks!
I'll bring you back
Thanks.
from death's abyss!
Ignite!
Dance in the wind! Prepare
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and... Your eyes peeled.
Here I come!
Eat this!
You're finished!
Here's another! I'll help you hard!
Try harder!
Raging cat!
Ready to go!
I owe you one.
Dance in the wind! Hear me!
Take that! Swallow blade!
Stop! Fear! Here's the evil!
Take this! Thrust! Megasonic thrust! Rising Wyvern! Come on!
Here's the evil!
You're mine!
Here! Not on my watch! Freezer!
Swallow blade!
Steel force! Dance in the wind!
Here I come!
Ready to go! I'm out of ammo!
Smash you!
More for the
Swallow
top
blade!
time! Once and weak!
Rising Wyvern!
Whirlwind snap! Into the shadows!
Thrust! Swallow blade! No escape!
Dance in the wind!
No
Air
escape!
thrust!
Swallow blade! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! Big blast!
Raging I never miss!
Thrust! Swallow blade! Here I
Dance in the
come!
wind! Reload!
I'll tear you apart! You're finished! Swallow blade!
More with that
just getting started!
Healing
No
circle!
escape!
Dance in the wind! I can
Here we
only
go!
here!
Swallow blade!
Do it!
Storm! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Photon blast!
Eat this! Take this! Swallow blade! Thrust! I'll tear you apart! Swallow blade!
Flame of fury!
Take this!
Hurricane! Raging
Swallow blade!
Power of water!
Try hard! Not a chance!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Here's the evil!
Here I come!
Raging
Here I
storm!
come!
Go get him!
Try this on! Swallow blade!
I'll
smash you!
Lightning condemned!
I'll tear you apart! Swallow blade!
This one's mine!
Burn it hell!
I never miss!
Swallow blade!
Now,
It's
I
over!
only want
Here I
far enough!
strike!
Healing circle!
Thanks!
I'll cover you! Raging star! Here goes! Talon Tornado! Light astral energy! Here I go!
You're my...
Eat this! I'll tear you apart! Watch!
Walk off my focus!
Here!
No escape!
Light astral
I'm on!
energy! Lightning condemned!
Swallow blade!
Swallow blade! Healing
It's too much! Here I come! It's over!
One more!
Swallow blade! Take this!
Glacial Spear! Here's the
Swallow blade!
An astral art?
That's my shield!
Shut him down!
Strike! Swallow blade! You're mine!
I never miss!
It's over!
This is it!
You're
Glacial charges! Here's the healing raging cascade!
You're mine!
First aid!
Thanks!
Almost there!
Oh, close enough. Take it away, Law.
I thought you'd never ask.
That move!
You're mine! Here comes a big one!
I'm out! Here's a healing art! Wind astral energy!
You're mine! Swallow blade! Slash!
In the air! I'll show you just how strong my arts really are!
Take it! It's over! Slash!
Here's a healing art! Raging
You'll find it too long ago.
Slash! Burn it down!
What's
this? Swallow blade!
Here I go!
Slash!
Help this!
Swallow blade!
Can't be far
Slash!
Reload!
Swallow blade! I'll run you through the Rongo!
I'm out of ammo! Raging cascade!
Take
Annihilation! Sleep now! This one's mine!
Armor won't save you!
Talon Storm!
More with that!
I've let you all down.
Stay away from my friend!
Hear me! Thunder Fury!
Ah!
Burning strike! Light astral energy! Lightning condemned!
Here I come! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship? Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
They can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Mahak-Sar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act, as the Lord of Elder Menencia. Go. To Mahak-Sar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renin. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream? What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renins?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renin supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renin lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Nagal entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
Your friends, Hoodle?
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danins and Renins have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going, I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Eldaman and Sia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renin lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elderman and Sia Guard. So, in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
There's something in the water. I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done. Now, where might those fish be? Hup. Not my lucky day, I guess. All right. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Nice! You caught it!
Hup. All right. I'll let you go this time. Oh, we've got a lively one. Good fishers always keep their cool. Reel it in. Dagnabbit! It got away. Reel it in. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.
Ha! Reel it in. Good fishers always keep their cool. And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
I'm always amazed what healing art...
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. Did we really just spend that much money?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to...
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
You're mine! You're finished! Slide!
I'm not focused with airborne targets.
Not today!
I'm only getting started.
Take this! Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Swallow blade!
Oh, and you! Here's evil!
Take this! I'll take you all off! Here I come! It's over! Swallow blade! Slide!
Ready!
Here I come!
Here's evil!
Finish! Slide! Swallow blade!
Freeze Lancer!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Couple of parts to your heart's content. Well, someone seems in tip-top.
Demon's Descent!
Flashing fang! I can feel my power growing!
All right.
There's nowhere to run from my art! When he slows down, that's our chance!
In a bind? Trying to keep up with a wolf!
You're mine! It's over!
Raging
Once in pain.
Talon Hurricane!
Feel! Let's get you out of the way!
In a bind?
Into the shadows!
Swallow blade!
Mega Ray! Here goes!
It's too fast!
Stand down. I'll trip it up.
Here's the next Raging Cascade!
Lost my focus!
Can't get out of this.
First strike!
Dance in the wind!
Swallow blade!
Air thrust!
Now or never.
Swallow blade!
I'm out! There you go! Don't let up!
Hurricane! Take this! Swallow blade!
I'll tear you apart! Wind astral energy!
Megasonic thrust!
Excited!
Here I come!
Hurricane!
Slide!
Raging
Swallow
Cascade!
blade!
Don't
leave! Throw them away! Here I come!
Can't get out of this.
Swallow blade! You're up! Swallow blade! I'm on! Slash!
Glacial spear.
You hear Megasonic thrust! Here I come!
It's time.
Blow away!
Wind astral energy!
Here I come!
Nothing gets by me!
Slash! Megasonic thrust!
Do it! Gale force! Neon, astral energy! Full throttle!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renin who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renins have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Dan in history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course. That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
In a vine?
Take this! Swallow blade! Here!
It's a sword!
Ignite! You're mine! It's over!
Astral Blast!
That's my cue!
Now I'm real mad!
Shut him down! Take this!
Prepare to be sealed.
Actually, perhaps time is more
Carve
appropriate.
through one!
Less talking, more doing.
Far enough!
Take this!
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
And not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry, I'll help you keep a wide guard.
Do it! To the wind!
I'll run Xion!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one.
Take already on it!
Seal! Let's get you off the
Swallow
ground!
blade!
I never miss!
Slice! Swallow blade! Slice!
Radiant Pistol!
Not today!
No ammo! One at a time! Back into the fray!
First strike! Slice!
Shining Supernova! Raging Cascade! Cover the caster!
Watch this!
Reload! Seal!
Swallow blade!
Now!
It's over!
Radiant Pierce! Seal! I'm out!
I'm on!
Whoa! Hey! One at a time! I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.